content up. You know how
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Before we get into that, right? We live now, right? Is
Mhm.
it did it pop up?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
It say live at the top.
okay, bad. We live. Hey, look, hey everybody, this is my guy, man, Coach KP. He didn't want to put Coach KP on there. He was kind of half reluctant, bro. We live, bro. We listen, bro. We live. We
Hey,
it,
look,
look.
I'm
Listen,
just KP. I be telling everybody, look,
yeah.
the coach, the mentor, the
Everything.
guru. I don't want none of that, dog. I'm just KP, man.
No, man. So we live, right? I want to introduce it first, right? KP, much respect to KP, right? So I was introduced to KP from Credit Repair.
Yeah.
And we've been here before. We did another one of these lives like last year, and we may do another one next month, whatever we feel like. But my guy KP was in Credit Repair, and KP had a whole team. KP had a whole back office, everything was going on. I said, dang, I was just starting. So they was like, we got somebody that could do your credit repair for you or whatever. I was like, man, let me get this out my hands as soon as possible. And I started working with KP. And KP handled his business, never bad. Even any issues, I can reach out. KP will reach back or somebody from his team. So we just stayed in contact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Through that, just stayed in contact. And I just liked how KP moved, right? And it ain't a lot of people that do what we do. Andy all date been doing this thing lately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, Andy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I know we talking high level, but seeing Andy in the high level group, that's
Yep.
who motivated me. And just full transparency, you know why it motivated me. You know what I'm saying? He looked like me. That's
Yep.
100% what it was. It was like, bro, we don't see enough successful black men. And I hate to
Yep.
say it, we both come from the same, not the same project, but we come from a hood. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I, every time we had this talk, we bring it up, bro. I can count. Well, I don't have enough fingers to count how many of my childhood friends are dead or gone.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like I never forget the day my mother moved me out the hood. I was 15 years old. My father had passed, and she moved us out the hood. And I resented her. You a teenager in the hood. You just like, bro, you moved me to the suburbs. Ain't nothing to do out here. Now I'm an adult, and I'm like, dang, bro, my mom saved my life. He
No.
saved my life because I would have been doing the same thing they was doing,
Yep.
selling drugs, doing drugs, stealing, doing all the negative stuff. And look where I'm at now, bro. Seven
Listen.
figure earner. I really went from stealing Pokemon cards, bro. You remember? Hey, remember when? Hey, 20 years ago, bro. I'm talking 12 years old. I'm stealing Pokemon cards from. Hey, look, I'm gonna say one that the youngest ain't gonna understand this. Toys R Us. You remember Toys R
Toys
Us?
R Us. Yep. Yep.
G?
Most definitely.
Listen,
Most definitely, man.
to even be able to do that, and look, hell, we look. I got an office now, bro. I got an office in my house,
I
dog.
love
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
It's crazy, man.
Hey,
But
I
yeah,
love
it's
it.
just
And I'm glad because you kept talking about, bro, I need to work on my setup.
yeah. Hey, listen, I can't. I'm on the computer, so I can't do the whole filling. But this my
Yeah.
baby right here. Look,
Yeah.
hey, the
I
TV.
love it.
You see, I be playing Xbox, but that's my baby right there. Hey,
I
got that.
love it.
Wait until the NFL season come back. You know, what I'm saying? I might not leave this show.
I love it. Hey, I can make my money and enjoy my sports.
What you tell me?
No, the last time we talked, I'm gonna tell you something else that I like when you kept saying, man, the, the internet moved me to Florida.
Yeah, people don't understand, bro.
The internet
Listen,
moved me to Florida. I said,
we was
man,
what was it? COVID. 20. When was COVID?
20,
2019.
20 and 21. Really bad.
All right, so let's say 20. I was an electrician. I was an electrician for like 10 years.
Yeah.
COVID happened. Obviously, electrician. That's not an essential job.
Yeah.
So they lost all their jobs. I got laid off, and then we entrepreneurship. I think I think that COVID was like the boom of digital products. That's when everybody and
Courses,
their mama
everything.
was
Yeah.
selling courses. So I'm sitting there like, what do I know how to do? Like, what can I sell? And in that same time frame, this is kind of like a side story, but my wife had told me about getting my credit fixed. So I had started doing that. And then simultaneously, I'm fixing my credit. I'm like, hold up, I could charge people for this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good at this. Like shit, I turned my 450 to a 750. Like, let me figure out how I can do this. Was before ChatGPT. Look, y'all got the cheat code now. I had to grind on Google. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. I was on buying books. I ain't got my stack. We got the little library in the living room, but I had the credit repair books. I had all types of books, and ended up selling a digital product, bro. I was only selling my first ebook for $19.
Yeah.
$19, bro. But I knew so many people because of the hood. Knew so many people. I was playing kickball and flag football, so I was tapped into like a huge community of people. I think we talked about that because the college thing. But I was tapped into a huge community of people, and I was just like, yo, get your credit right here. Buy my ebook, $20. I ended up making almost $70,000, bro, off a $20 digital product. Almost 70 bands off of a 20. Now imagine if I would have sold it for 50. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if I would have sold it for 97. But and I'm sitting there like, I remember as soon as we hit 10K, I told my wife, I was like, babe, I'm scared to tell her. I'm like, I don't want her to think I'm stealing or robbing or doing that. I'm like, I got $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Then as it was still selling and still going, this was the second time we went to Hawaii. I said, if it can get to 30,000, we can go to Hawaii. Just me joking, because I know for a fact I ain't gonna make no $30,000 off this. That jump hit 32,000. I was like, oh shit, we really about to go. Like I'm just like, money just kept coming,
rocking and rolling.
And it just kept going. But I tell everybody, man, the internet, it was because of the internet. Like literally because of Facebook. I'm gonna say Facebook specifically. I wasn't on anything else at the time, but I did that, and then I don't know if you want me to mention that credit repair system I was using way back then, but I got tapped in with Credit Repair Cloud, and I don't know what happened. Just I guess the hustling mentality in me is what got me into meeting you and doing the community and meeting all the people, and it just kind of blew up from there, bro. It blew up. The only thing is, credit repair is that industry, dog.
Cutthroat is terrible.
It ain't for the weak. It ain't weak, but it ain't for the weak. And then I realized, I'm like, man, it's other ways to make money. And again, people like to say it ain't about the money, but bro, I got 6 kids. It's about the money. It's about the money.
It's about the money.
Listen, people hit you with I do what I do for love.
I love what I'm doing.
It's about the money, dog. And
I hate when they do that. I love some of the things I do. Like I do some nonprofit work, and even then, I still get paid for most of it. And I do get I do get a certain satisfaction knowing that I deal with kids sometimes and help kids, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, I got 4 miles to feed. It's about the money.
Yeah. So transitioning from credit repair to automation, I mean, that was like a 3-year process, but I started to realize it was like, man, I'm charging $97 a month just for trying to fix somebody's credit. But after the first month, if you don't get nothing removed, they don't want to pay you for the second. 1,000 questions. So it was like you would sign up 10 people this month, but only 3 came back next month. It was so sporadic. It was harder than the stock market. So I'm like, all right, well, we got to pivot because I'm hustling too hard for my numbers not to go up. It's like you'll have a 10K month and then you'll follow it with a 3K month. I'm like, bro, my lifestyle done went up to 10K month lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
I got expenses.
So that changed. And then I never forget. So I always shout out to my dog, Darrell Gray. Y'all can look him up. But Darrell Gray, and I tell everybody this story no matter where I go. He pushed me and was like, bro, do a mentorship. And I was like, man, ain't nobody gonna pay me. Mind you, I'm only $97 a month, right? He was like, bro, sell it for $2,500. I'm scared as hell. I'm like, bro, nobody gonna pay me $2,500. Like, I know nobody gonna do it. Lie to you not, JP. I pushed the mentorship, bro. We got 10 people to sign up, and I'm sitting there like, it took 10 people to make 25,000. It only took 10 people to make 25,000. And granted, I did the mentorship. I told them they trained, they learned. Like some of them, like we were talking about earlier, some of them running Facebook ads. They still got their businesses.
Yep.
But it was just the fact that I was able to charge more and do significantly less. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I want to be a coach. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't want to fix credit no more. Maybe I want to keep coaching people. Yep. And then from the coaching, I kind of ventured into automation. And now, hey, we 2025. If you ain't got AI, you cheating yourself. So I kind of I'm riding with that wave right now. So still a coach. You convinced me to throw that coach in my name. Still a coach. Mm-hmm. But I do it more on the friendly brother sister side because my mentees, they tell you quick. I call them and cuss their ass out, bro. What you do? You taking phone calls, man? You won't get a bot for that. Like I don't play around. If it ain't making money, you wasting money. It's them the only two choices. You either gonna make it or you gonna waste it.
That's it. And then they people with the AI, people like it's not the same as credit repair. With credit repair, everybody started doing it because it was so easy to do it. Like, here's this. But with what we're doing, even if you want to do it and pay somebody to do it, you got to know something.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know something right now. Now they coming out with companies that's building it, doing all your back office work and all of that. But right now, you got to know something.
At least enough to have a conversation, because you can easily sell credit repair. I'll fix your credit. Problem solved. But if somebody asks you a technical question like, how can it set up my appointments? And you sitting there like, oh, it'll talk to people for it. Like, nah, bro, they don't want to hear that. Especially charging the prices we charging.
They don't want to hear about API. They don't know nothing about nothing. You going on there freestyle and they like, so what'll happen if this? And you can't answer a question. So you gotta know something. And that's what I like about AI and automation and high level and different things. Like, you gotta know something. With credit repair, it was like, I seen how the play went, right? So people were doing MLM and all of that stuff. Then they went to credit repair. Like, it's literally like this. When you look at it, it's a wave. Like, they were doing MLM, then they went to credit repair, and then it went to coaching. Right? That's kind of what the wave ended up being. Boom. So it went to coaching. And if it's certain people, like I like Myron Golden, but Myron Golden was pretty much at the forefront of a lot of the movies.
Hey, listen,
I like Myron.
That's how it trickled down. It's like success mirrors success. So we see that he getting it, but the thing is, what people don't realize, and we can say this, is it's levels. So we can do the exact same thing as the Myron Goldens or the Hormozis, but their target audience is paying $100,000 a pop.
Yep.
I don't have $100,000 client yet.
Yeah.
But I got $5,000 clients. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working my way up the scale, because if we had this, like you said, if we had this conversation 3 years ago, I barely got $500 clients. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So we get in there, but it, like we all know, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. Consistency. That's all you need.
Yep.
That is literally all you need. When I'm telling you, I'll make posts that aren't even related to my business now, and people hit me up for AI. I made a post. My wife's birthday was 2 days ago, Tuesday. Yep. People saying happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Then randomly I get a DM like, AKP, I know it's your wife's birthday. You still do the automate.
Yep.
So you related off the post, but then went to business because of the consistency. So when you think of KP or Coach JP, you think of what we do.
That's it. Happy birthday to Jasmine. Happy belated birthday to Jasmine. I was on that post too.
I swear, look, she just be like, I'm gonna just heart it. She ain't gonna think everybody. She just gonna heart it.
No, I love it. And I love how you love your wife, man. I've been vocal. I had a little issue with my fiance, but I'm gonna get my ass back home. I done moved out and everything. I'm gonna get my ass back home, man. I love my one. We've been together 11 years, man. We go through little shit, but I'm very I don't put all my personal business on there, but you know what I'm saying, I ended up posting that because we got a lot of mutual friends, but I'm gonna work my way back home, man. We have to do that. Not that we have to deal with relationships that are not healthy. And that's why I had to create some space, because it wasn't getting healthy. And I was like, look, I'm being overlooked and everything. And that's big. Somebody told me today, like, bro, we kind of looked up to y'all. Like, it's been 11 years. She did a bit with me. You know what I'm saying? So people looking like, bro, this ain't, and I, she and I, we went to lunch today and had finally a sit down and a good conversation. And, we not there yet, but we can get there, man. At the end of the day, it ain't nothing out in these streets, y'all. So I love the way you love your wife.
Listen, it's sad to say it, but it's because the more successful we get, you know what come with that,
man.
Man, and I don't got time.
We're gonna be on trial like Diddy.
Listen, I live in Nah, hell nah. I ain't got no baby. I ain't got no fucking bull, dog.
He
Hey,
caught that quick.
listen,
Hold
put
on.
me on God. I'm sitting there like, hold up, wait, what did he say? But nah, it's
He
like,
caught that
you
quick as
know,
hell.
I say to myself, dog, like I live in Orlando. I live outside of Orlando, but it's in a quiet area. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say the city because I ain't need nobody getting close, but I'm within the city limits,
Mhm.
but far enough to leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
Leave me alone.
So when people be like, KP, I'm in Orlando, I'm like, hey, look, dog, that's an hour drive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't if I'm driving it for a movie date with the wife or I'm taking the kids down there, cool, I can make that drive. But I ain't making it just to come dap you up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And we can make our money from in our offices or in our home. Like we don't gotta run around like that. You know what I'm saying? I got kids, so and my kids is still over there. So I do travel daily, but
mhm,
in reality, I can make my money from right here. You can't get a better job than that for real.
you can't. You can't
Like
look. This how you know I be going crazy, bro. I got 3 screens. The one
three
I'm on
screens.
and these two. You know what I'm saying? One, two, because when the automation start firing off and you testing, it be taking up bandwidth and all.
Yeah, you got to see what's going
I
on.
be having high level on one job. I'm like, bro, why does the fucking computer keep slowing down? So I gotta switch computers. Go ahead and let that do its thing while I'm on here. Or if the AI, like if the AI is talking, and I noticed this, if you leave it alone, it's gonna talk on the cloud. But if you got it open, it's taking up your space on the computer. I'm like, damn, I didn't realize that. But that's because your computer's constantly refreshing to see did a comment come in? Did
The
a
next
comment go
response,
up?
the next this,
Yeah.
the next that. Yep.
So,
Eh,
hey, 3 screens, dog. You get to that point, bro. Look, I just went to Best Buy yesterday. I don't got it with me. I'm getting ready to get a MacBook. About to start traveling. Look, I'm getting, and this is with consistency.
Yep, I
Hey,
do. I got one I travel with.
coaches and mentors are inviting me to come speak on a platform. And it's like, think about it. Why are they doing this? This is the thing I always wonder. Why are they doing this? And I'm grateful for it, obviously, but you got to think, why would someone reach out to me and ask me, can I speak to their community? Because they can consistently see that I'm the professional and I'm the authority about whatever they asking me to speak about.
Yep.
It ain't always just about the money. It's about the professionalism. It's about understanding what he's talking about. Because remember what JP just said, somebody ain't just gonna jump into the automations and AI game and just make $1,000, $100,000. You gotta actually know what you're talking about. Because if I'm sending off an estimate or a proposal, I'm to the point right now, bro. If I know it's not going to be at least $2,500, why would I spend an hour of my time building it or wasting talk? You know, it's like we gotta have that in the discovery call. Like, hey JP, you know what you trying to get built out? All right, soon as you say website, soon as you say AI, cool. I know it's going to be at least 25. We can keep going. But if you just like, hey man, my webinar, I just want somebody to fix the link. What? How is that going to help me?
Yep.
What am I gonna charge you? $72? Like that ain't.
Look, and you got on me last week. I say, man, I'm only charging this. You say, man.
Bro, tell me because
Stop cheating yourself. Go
you
get
know
this
your
money.
value, man. I know your value. I'm saying your bro. I'm like, bro, you doing ads? Nah, son. We not.
Yeah.
And it's because of the headache.
Yeah.
This is what I learned, and this is the GSD. Shout out to Cody and Raul. They asked the question, and I swear I need to get this painted on a picture or something. But it's, would you rather have one? Sorry, not one. Would you rather have $197 headaches or four $2,500 headaches? Because at the end of the day, you're still making $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the amount of headaches you have to deal with. Because no matter if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, trillionaire, Oprah got headaches. You know
Everybody
what I'm
gonna
saying?
have
Elon
headaches.
Musk got headaches. It don't matter how much money you got, the headache ain't never gonna go away when you're a business owner.
Yep.
But would you rather have less people bothering you or more people bothering you? And people don't see that, bro. They like 97, 297. Let me just get a whole bunch of people, I'll be good. You gotta hustle your ass off for a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to make $10,000 a month and I'm charging $97, bro, I gotta go out and network. I gotta go find 100 people to buy this thing. And while I'm finding 100 people, I know some of them falling off. You ain't gonna never just scale consistent with no churn.
Yeah, the churn rate get to going stupid.
So now you got to fight even harder. You potentially need 120, 130 people to hit 10K.
Yeah,
Or I can get a more valuable product with a better offer and find four. It
four
is
people.
way
Yep,
easier to find four people than it
yep,
is to find 140. So
yep.
once I realized that, I'm like, I ain't going back, bro. I ain't going. My lowest offer is 2,500 and $299 a month for one of my bots,
Yeah.
and
See,
that's the
my
lowest offer.
yep, my lowest is the 1,000 and then the 500.
Yeah,
But
see,
yeah, but you literally when you said it, I looked at it. I'm like, man. But I'm like, man, they almost done. I'm pissed that my funnel not live
yeah,
right now. That the ad not live. The ad should have been live like 2 weeks ago.
yeah. I thought
So
you
I'm
said last time we talked, you said it would be about this week, right?
man, that was this is the second week that I was like, look, it should be live this week. I've been putting in work with this funnel. It's a lot more complicated than my last one.
Okay.
So I understood it was gonna take a little more, I wasn't like rushing it, but I'm like, bro, like I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I got this money for this ad spin. I got this other one running that's running good, but I'm still like, bro, I want to get this one running and I want both of them to be running. You see what I'm saying? Like that in my mind, this was supposed to happen the first week of May. Both of them should have been running. Now we
Yeah.
tweaking little things, and it's no such thing as perfect, so we'll keep tweaking it. But I didn't want to basically like, look, I want to redo this and that. I was like, look, bro, let's get this up because I want to do a webinar funnel next time.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So last time I didn't even do a digital product. I did other than the course. This time I'm actually delivering a PDF. Like this funnel was a little more complicated. And the next one I'm doing a webinar. Like I'm literally gonna do a full-on webinar every week,
Hey,
probably about once a month first. And then I'm
nah,
gonna up
nah,
it to like
nah.
one.
Hey, listen,
Then I'm gonna
listen.
like every week. I want to do my thing.
Go flat out. Hey, go straight to the weekly, bro.
Go straight weekly. I'm writing
I'm
that
telling
down.
you. The only reason I say that is because I didn't do webinars, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing the success because some of my clients. I have 2 7-figure clients, and they're 7-figure clients because of webinars. They're literally doing webinars, and it's a rinse repeat thing. It's like you now know after you've done your 37 webinar, you know exactly what to say. You know exactly when to say it. You know all the objections that's gonna come up. You know how to overcome. It's the repetition,
Yeah.
and this is the thing that AI. This is what we love. You're gonna be able to sell this too. You can automate a webinar. So
Yep.
once you get the perfect webinar, you can now record it. There are several different softwares that you can buy and just play it. So now you just sending traffic through the webinar. You don't even have to be there anymore.
Yep.
You just got the junk running on autopilot. People listening and they getting excited and they ready to buy at the end. And if they don't buy at the end, guess who gonna hit them up and ask them to buy?
The AI,
The AI.
the lead nurturing AI. So you got a point because you want to get your numbers up, and I've been learning that with a lot of things in business in general. A lot of people waste so much time trying to perfect something, and oh, if I just do this and that, I need the perfect script. I need such and such, and I need no, you don't. You need to get your reps up.
Yep.
Whatever. If you are a cold caller, call. Make your calls. If you are a seller or a setter, make your calls. Like at this point, it's just about getting your reps up. Because if people gonna buy, they gonna buy. If they not gonna buy, they not gonna buy. Like,
That's
just
it.
get your reps up. I use AI so much, right? I did make some calls this week
Mhm.
because I had a lady that was reaching out and she was doing things for me, but she had her baby. So
Okay.
she like, I'm not gonna come back to June 1st or whatever. So so I did make some calls, and I told her I'm like, look, I'm gonna make calls the next couple of weeks and record them just so you hear because I got a new offer now. Like now I'm offering lead gen instead of just coaching and consulting or just
Right.
high level, the $97 thing. So I told her, I said, look, I'm gonna record a bunch of calls, and while you chilling, you can listen to the calls. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But so I didn't mind doing it because I wanted to get my reps in. I ain't gonna lie, I actually enjoyed myself this week.
You
Like,
forget, like we don't
yeah,
never lose that hustler's
yeah,
passion, bro. I just closed like before you. I went out and got dinner or whatever, but before that, my last call was at 5:15. I told my assistant, I said, "Yeah, I think it's just a discovery call." I don't remember. I didn't really know what the call was for. It was one of my boys. We just chopping it up, and then all of a sudden, I hear something that I like. I'm like, "Hold up, that's a money opportunity." He was like, "Yeah, we not doing X, Y, Z," and I'm like, "Hold up." mind you, JP, this ain't a sales call. I'm talking to my boy. You know what I'm saying? He has a business though, so I'm just hearing it. We chopping up. Hold up. I fix that problem. That's literally what I do is fix that problem. So I'm telling him, bro, close the deal. 2,500. Closed it.
Quick, let's get this money.
Literally, that was not the purpose of that call. That ain't have nothing to do with the purpose of that call.
Let's get this
but
money.
I solved the problem. He happy, I'm happy, and I'm like, damn. I really, the hustler mentality. It's like when you hear it, you can sell it, bro. I'm talking about, listen, I'm like, you want it or not. You want the problem fixed or not. When you got the hustler's mentality, you can sell salt to a slug. You just got to know the type of salt you selling. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Especially when you remove yourself, like, I talk to people about having the right bandwidth and the capacity to do different things. Like now I got virtual assistants and everything. You was like one of the first people I seen with the VAs that I dealt with. Cause I didn't deal with regular business, came out the joint. So the credit repair was my first little thing. So when the virtual assistants would reach out like, hey, I'm a virtual assistant. I'm like, dang, bro. So, but now I use virtual assistants. so
game changer.
Yeah, so me having to do the calls, it didn't really like kill me as much as it used to because I wasn't trying to do everything. So now I'm like, dog, I ain't even tripping on making the calls because my VA will make the calls. I mean, will build the sites and, do the other stuff. I wasn't tripping, you know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't gonna lie, I literally made them calls, bro. I felt like Kobe, like back in the gym or something. Swear to God, bro, I was like, dog, this where I felt good. I'm like, bro, I feel good right here. And I know I feel good off them webinars though. That's why when I was like, man, my next funnel, I'm going full webinar, bro.
Yeah, I love educating. So when I get asked to like present on stage, I talk in front of hundreds of people all the time. I don't have no fear talking in front of people. So when I get offered that, it make me feel good because it's like, damn, bro. Not only am I about to get this is a money opportunity, regardless of how they make it say it. It's a money opportunity because the potential these people gonna want to buy what I'm selling, but the fact that you asked me means I must be doing something right. Like, in fact, me and your relationship, right? You ain't gonna have me come on here if you don't trust that I know what I'm talking about.
Most definitely. I ain't gonna lie. When I got in the high level group, right? I don't know if you were there before me or whatever. I don't know how long you've been in there, but I seen you in the group. I knew I was in the right place. I said, KP in the group. For real. I seen you commented or liked something and it popped up because we friends. I was like, yeah, I'm in the right group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen other people from credit repair and all that go in there, but they playing.
Yeah.
When I see you in there, I said, I'm in the right group. And I locked in, bro, got the certifications, all that, got to doing everything. I was like, yeah, I'm in the right place. I was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's a good feeling when people see you and say, I'm in the right room.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at now. That's what I feel like I'm now starting to hit that next step. Remember I was talking about that 5K thing? Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, we got a deal on the table. It ain't closed yet, so we still got our fingers crossed. But it's almost $18,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, every time you take a higher step, you never step down.
Nope.
So now that I can get that confidence and I know the intricacies and the inclusions and everything that I can provide at that level, now I'm only at that level. Now all my deals is 10K plus, but it's just the fear of honestly, to me and other people are gonna be different, but mine is just that fear of taking that step. It's like I ain't scared, but it's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little the fear of the unknown. It's like, is he really gonna bite?
Yeah.
Like I'm used to telling them 25. I could tell them 20. I could tell them 35. But to be like 15,000 is like, bro, I gotta deliver. You know what I'm saying? And it creates some type of it creates like self-doubt that's not even really there. I never doubt myself, but when you start pitching numbers you're not used to pitching, it's like, damn, bro, can I really do it? And then this is where the team come in, bro. And I love my team. Shout out to my team, Elevation Academy. I love y'all. They push me. They like, yeah, we can do it, boss. Man, listen, we got you. We got the onboarding. We can build the funnels. We can do all the things. So I'm pouring into my team. Like, listen, team, this is what we got potentially coming up. I'm nervous. And they like, what are you nervous for? You got it, boss. And they motivated me. And I'm like, holy shit. Then, Jazz motivated me. I'm like, the fuck was I scared? Oh, excuse me. What was I scared for?
Yeah.
What the hell was I scared for? Man, I'm crushing it. So now I'm to the point where I'm like, if either he gonna pay or he ain't gonna pay. Now, instead of me being scared that hoping that he pays. Either you are or you ain't. The next person will.
That's it.
So do you want what I have, or am I gonna give it to them? And now that I got that confidence, bro, ain't no turning back, bro.
Rocking and rolling.
We
I
gonna we gonna be up on stage. We gonna be on stage live doing this next time. You know what I'm saying? Out Vegas
dog.
at an event one day. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I talked to somebody a couple months ago, right? And they were paying me, like offering me a decent amount of money. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, bro. I was cool about it.
Mhm.
And I think the coolness of it kind of made him like, like, man, how much you gonna charge me to just make sure I'm good? Like, that's how he said it. Like, you too cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this money ain't really moving you like I thought it was gonna move you. And he went higher. Like, look, dog, I'll pay you this. I just want to make sure that my stuff is tight. And
Right.
I'm like, look, man, whatever I offer you, I'm gonna make sure it's tight. But you right. You know what I'm saying? And this what he told me, and it kind of made me think about it. He said, look, man, anytime you making an offer, he said it's okay to go for what you really want and what you know it'll take to make it right.
Right.
Because like you said, you gonna get a headache. You gonna get a headache. No
Yeah.
matter what, you either want a $500 headache or you want a $10,000 headache. Which one you want? You know what I'm saying? Which one do you want? And I'm like, dog, you right. You know what I'm saying? And I've made offers to people, and 30 days later, like, dog, I'm so glad that offer expired.
Right.
For real, dog. Cause you learned this. So, man, people don't understand how fast this industry moving, bro. Just last year, we wasn't even doing voice AI for real, bro. Like, as far as outbound calling and stuff, bro.
Not as good as it was, or
It
not
was,
as good as it is.
yeah, it was like trash. Like, you really didn't even want to do it. It was too, it was like icky. Now,
Does it keep breaking? And I even been. That's another part of the entrepreneurial journey. Like when I do something new, I tell my clients now that the reason it's this low cost is because it's new. So if it break, if it has problems, I'm giving you the heads up that this is something that my team is learning and we're trying to fix and we're trying to understand. So we're giving you a discounted rate because of that.
yep.
But once we get the AI that I'm selling now, the 2500s, bro, my first 10 sales was only $497 for the setup and $99 a month. That's it. And it was
Yeah.
because I didn't know anything about Assistable. I didn't know how to work it. I didn't know how it could connect to high level. I didn't know anything. So I'm telling them, like, you're gonna put in tickets, and it might take us a whole week to do it because we don't, we're learning it. But now, bro, man, we get a new sign up. My Riddell, my VA, man, he doing onboarding call. He do the onboarding call. He getting A2P, all the things set up. He get that done in an hour. Get your bot ready.
Dang.
Get
He
the
cold.
whole onboarding for the high level account set up within an hour, and then he give you the revisions, and he can get that done within 48 hours based on everything on that call. And I'm like, look how fast it is. Now you see why I charge what I charge, because now we not inconveniencing you. If you pay me this money, we're gonna start the shit, get you pumped out, and then by Friday, let's say you pay me on a Monday. By Friday, you already rolling. System up, workflows up, your bots are up. But before I couldn't do that. Before you would pay me the $497 on a Monday, I might not get to you till next Friday. You might still need revisions, and it might take a whole month. So I learned that where the transparency, and I think that's where me and you blend that, bro. The transparent, just be upfront with people.
Yep.
Don't lie to people. Just tell them, like, listen, I know what it could do, but what you're asking me is a little bit different from what we normally do. So I can play with the price a little bit only because of that. So that way, if you do have some hiccups, at least you told them. They can't be mad if you transparent up front, bro, and they get mad at you. Then that's on them. Because
Yep.
I told you it might happen, and then when it happened, it's like I kind of told you so, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I try to stay as transparent as possible, but you gotta me and you, we know you gotta navigate, Joe. It's like
That's
being
it.
in the hood again. If it's bad right now, it ain't gonna always be bad. Figure out how to get rid of it. Go get
Yep.
something that's better.
Yep. People didn't know. I didn't, bro. Listen, I had Closebot a few months ago. Thinker. I like Thinker. I ain't dogging Thinker, but I basically was like figuring it out. And I was like,
Right.
dang, I got this, I got that. And I got this funnel. Like I knew I was getting this funnel together. Like I'm like, I'm putting this offer together, and I was like, bro, I'm just not comfortable with having to do close by, then turn around and have to do Thinker and turn
Right.
around and have to do, and then I had a Vappy set up. I paid somebody to set up Vappy and make it to where I could use Vappy and basically create a like duplicate an automation for all my clients. Like,
Right.
but I was like, dude, I don't feel like doing that, and then I ended up in the system. Right, I ended up there, and now I'm comfortable. I'm like, dude, like you said, this is not rocket science. Now it's
Right.
like this is cool. Like you said, you need some knowledge, and I got some knowledge. So I went in there, bro. I took like the courses that was available, all the different stuff, and no bull, I almost overwhelmed myself thinking
Yeah.
because I overthought it. I'm like, dog, this probably like, well, man. When I sat down and did it, I was like, I hit the jackpot.
That's it.
When you
That's
reached
it.
out to me about it, like, bro, to something I said, you said, oh, we on the same thing.
Right. Hey, soon as I see your offer, I was like, yes, sir.
We on the same thing. When you said it, like I say, I knew I was in the right room. I've been
Hey.
more comfortable. And people gotta be like that, bro. Like, I'm not a hater. I never got a hater vibe out of you. You know what I'm saying? I got a mentor that's not a hater. Like he literally has paid for like something like a mentorship, maybe 15,000 or something, and be like,
Mhm.
bro, I'm gonna just give you the login, go get some game. You know, I'm gonna do this and that, watch the videos. I'll be like, man,
Yeah.
he like, I'm telling you, it's some game in there. I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So today I was able to give him a play, right? I made a deal today where I'm waiting on the official paperwork to come through, but the deal about closed. So I made a deal today to do, AI and all of that. I do cold emailing too. So I
Oh,
do
how that been working out, bro? I ain't never did cold email.
cold emailing is it's an acquired taste.
Like a
It's,
number game, right? You got
yeah,
to send like hundreds of thousands to.
it's a numbers game, and
Yeah.
it's like my third month, and I've only had a couple calls from it, to be honest. But I haven't went all in because I'm learning it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But it's a real numbers game. It's a guy named Lee Gen J. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he got a program. I paid him $1,500 for his it's called the Insiders. And
Okay.
that's where I learned. He got other stuff too. Like he got like automations to help for your inbox and to scrape leads from Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and different things like Lee G and J Code, and
Yeah.
his information is cold. So I end up joining his insiders program. It may be like 1,000 of us in there, or 1,200, but it's a $1,500 one time fee, and he give you so much game, bro. Even with the cold emailing, I had a few calls. I haven't even made a sale from it, but I love it because I'm looking at the way to it's just like ads. Do you know I ran ads for maybe 3 months? Probably not 3 months, maybe like 2 months before I got a sale. Maybe close to 2 months, a little less than two
That's the
months.
hustler right there, dog.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I know people that run ads for 2 weeks don't get a sale. And they ads suck.
Listen,
Ads suck. Like, bro, Facebook didn't even figure out who you are yet.
come on, bro. That's what it takes. But my marketing team already had explained that to me. They like, we gonna ramp up the ads. You know what I'm saying? It was like already kind of broke down to me.
Yeah.
And with the cold emailing, you can go all in, but I already had this funnel, and like my old funnel is generating so many leads, KP. Like
Yeah.
I'm listen, they coming in. Since we've been on here, I got two. No BS. Since we've been on here, my old funnel I got 2 leads since we've been on here in 38.
Ooh, listen, I believe the thing is, as long as it works,
Yeah.
it worked. And like
Yeah.
you just said with ads, I don't run paid ads, but I know the concept. Once you have a success formula, that's all you're gonna dump your money into.
Yep. Yep.
You got people that's dumping in $100 for this asset, $100 for that asset. Then they mad because you had one that was a winner, and then you wasted $700 on these. Why would you do that? Put 10 in each one, see which one is the most successful, then you double down on that one, and then you just keep rinse
Keep doing it.
repeating.
Listen,
Man,
man.
I know business owners, JP, I promise you, because it blows my mind, that are dumping 1,500 to 2,000 a day in ads. But the ROI is I'm talking about they with $250,000 a month.
I'm trying to get there.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro, I'm trying to get there with this new one. I done already told my team, I say, listen, y'all, I'm like, I want to get to 500 like ASAP. I said, man, in 60 to 90 days, I want to be at 500 a day. I'm like, we got like, bro, we got so many different ad sets right now.
Mhm.
Like they sending me pictures every day. What do you think about this? I done recorded like 8 videos.
Right.
We got so much already set up. You know what I'm saying? And they like, okay, we got boom. So I probably don't, it's a couple of the videos I don't really like. So right now I got like 5 videos. You know what I'm saying? And they like,
Right.
look, just if you sit down, record some more, we edit them and do the grad. Like basically, I'm so much more comfortable. It's all about getting the reps in. After this first funnel and going through what I went through and not getting the sales at first, into making that work the way it's working now, I understand. So going into this funnel, I've been, like I said, I sent them like 8 video. Okay, one of the videos was for the how this works. So 7 videos. I sent them back. They sent me the copy, like, what you think about this copy, these scripts or whatever. And I was like, I love
Right.
them. Boom, I went straight
The
to it.
revisions, right? Like they giving
Yeah,
you revisions.
yeah, I went straight to it, bro. Like bam, bam. So and then I created some with my own script. I think they sent me 4. I did 3 of my own. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm more comfortable. You gotta get the reps in. People even with the running the ad, you gotta tweak the ads. I went close to, it was almost 2 months before I made a sale. Now I didn't dump in, like right now, I got it on kind of like a lot of money. I got it on a little bit of money right now. But
Yeah.
but yeah, but it's a higher offer, you know what I'm saying? At the time I started off, it was just $10 a day type of thing. Then you work your way up. Like you don't jump in it and say, all right, I'm gonna spend $500 a day. I'm gonna spend 300. Like, no, you ramp it up. You see it working because you don't know when you're gonna plateau.
Right.
You don't know. You could spend $40 on an ad a day and you will be cleaning up. You might get 10 leads today or 6 leads, whatever. And then you think, well, I'm gonna just spend 80 and you only get 7 leads. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what break people because it's almost like micromanaging. It's like, yes, you have to look at the numbers, but don't micro stare at them. You know what I'm saying? It's like give it like a day or two. Obviously, you gotta have somebody in there to look at it. And this is for me, this is why when I do start running ads, I'm gonna have an ads guy.
You
Because
got
I
to.
don't need to be in it. Like if I'm dedicating $100 a day for ads, I don't need to be like, yo, which one doing good? Because the more time I'm spending caring about that, the less time I'm networking and the less time I'm
KP,
bringing in organic money.
I offer you my team, bro. They do all of that. You don't got to manage the ads. I'm not managing no damn ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not managing no ads, bro.
Well, I ain't running ads. I ain't running ads right now, but
I
definitely,
know.
yeah. Once we
I'm
get up
not
in there,
managing no damn ads, man. I'm sending them videos and approving. I'm sending them videos and approving pictures and copy, bro.
yeah.
That's it. Like I'm not. I do know how. So the one that's running now, I actually did go in and tweak.
Right.
I did go in and tweak the one that's running now. I did do that. And I'm getting leads at less than $9 a lead or something right now.
Right.
But the new one, I don't want to touch it. You see what I'm saying? I want to manage
Yeah.
my team. So I'm paying them to do everything. I'm paying them to A/B test to do it. I'm literally taking a hands-off approach to running these ads because I understand it now.
Right. I got you. And that makes sense.
And I trust my team. Before I didn't trust them. I did what you said. I'm
Yeah.
babysitting, micromanaging. I'm looking at my ad account every 22 hours. I'm like,
I figure out
let's see
why I spent almost $700 a guy.
what the hell. You know what I'm saying? and my money was a little tighter. Now I got a couple
Yeah.
dollars. Now I got a couple dollars. I ain't
Hey, listen,
babysitting.
you know the best thing, and I tell everybody this, even if you're not tech savvy, ChatGPT your best friend for things of the unknown, and that's what make me comfortable a lot of times. Bro, I did an interview. I interviewed a virtual assistant with ChatGPT's assistance, so I knew the preliminary questions I was going to ask, and then I asked ChatGPT. I said, "This is the position that I want to hire for. These are the questions that I'm going to ask. Do you have any other questions based on that position that I should ask?" And then it gave me the questions. And then I did the interview. I recorded it. You know, you record everything on Fathom. This is what I did, JP. I took the Fathom recording, bro, got the transcript, put that in ChatGPT and said, "Hey, can you let me know if this interview went good? If it was still shaky, should I do a follow-up or should I hire this person?" ChatGPT was like, based on the questions that you asked and the answers that they gave, this person is qualified for the position that you're asking them for. I even said the price that I wanted to pay, and they said that's a good price if they agree to it. It gave me all a breakdown. It was basically my second opinion because I already felt like I was gonna hire him just because they gave me
Yeah.
But the fact that ChatGPT doubled down and was like, yeah, go ahead and hire him. I was like, all right, bet. Now I got the reassurance that
Yeah,
I'm going to hire this VA.
yeah, because you my nerd brother. So I use so many I use so many AI. Listen, bro. Look at my thing. This is my AI
I
box,
got a
bro.
folder.
Listen, bro. Listen. I got Perplexity. You familiar with Perplexity?
Yeah, I got that.
Perplexity. I got Claude. Of course, you're gonna use Claude. It's more of a natural language
I was about to
AI.
say Claude is like I call black GPT.
It's more of a natural language. It flow better when this is what I use when I'm doing like ad copy or something that I'm doing. I use Claude because it gives me a more of a natural flow. It's less computerized.
Yeah.
Then I got regular Chat GPT. Me and my team use that. So bam. But I also got Gemini. Listen, bro.
Oh, you got Android?
No, man, no Android now.
Oh, you could get Gemini on the iPhone. I ain't never know. I ain't gonna lie. I thought
Yeah,
Android was, oh no, Android is Gemini is Google. Google, right?
yeah, I got it, and it talked
Yeah.
to me. I got Gemini. It talked to me.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna tell you one, bro. Build one. So I have Chat KPT. My team joke about it, but I built a GPT that's me. That it dropped the N bomb, it cuss all that because it's me, right? It's
dog,
literally
that's
like me
funny as
talking
hell.
to myself. So it's like, but it's ChatGPT, so it has like, I ain't gonna say it's smarter, but it's still AI. So I'll talk to it, and I use how ChatGPT now lets you do the voice, and it'll have a voice. It's like Jarvis. Like I'm Iron
Yeah,
Man and it's Jarvis, and I'll really give it a breakdown of my day, bro. Like I'll sit down today, I have my team meeting. Let's say 10 o'clock, we do the team meeting, and then right after the team meeting, I talk to ChatGPT, and I'll be like, "This is what we did. These are the things we discussed. Like, is it anything important that I need to do? Like, is it anything that I'm forgetting?" And it'll, it got the memory bank or whatever. It'd be like, "Oh yeah, you got a meeting at 2, or you got this," and I'll be like, "Bro, without the money, I ain't no billionaire yet, but I really be feeling like Iron Man sometimes because
I'm Tony
this
Starks in
thing,
this.
yeah, this bot is literally giving me advice. It's telling me what to do. It's teaching me like different strategies. Hell, it's helping with interviews. I'm like, bro, this, and it's the internet.
I
This,
do that.
I ain't
I
even
do
gonna
that.
say it ain't real, but it's like, is it real? Like, bro, it's the internet. Like,
It's the bro.
I can't even see who I'm talking to, but the joke giving me advice that none of my friends, I ain't gonna say none of my peers, but it's just the fact that I can click a button and a magical voice is talking to me, bro. I feel like angels are real. That's
I
what AI is, angels.
That's it is. I do that though, KP. I ain't got I just wrote down to put the voice on there. But
Yeah.
that's what I do with my GPTs. Like I got GPTs. I got like a marketing director one. I called them like the lead something, but I got them. Like I got GPTs and I got a legal beagle
Yeah.
because I still got homies that's locked up. They might ask me like legal questions. They think I'm like um
Hey, you know how it is.
look, he a lead. Look, I
One
got a
that
lead gen guru. That's one of my things. That
hey, them the
look at
ones
him.
that I be
That's
using.
me. That's supposed to be me. It's a little darker than me. For real, bro. Hey, look, man, we burnt out. Look at my legal beagle. I got the legal beagle when they like the homies be like, man, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, look, bro. I wonder
Let me
why the
find
picture
out.
ain't popping up. Yeah, the picture's still loading. But yeah, I got it's probably because I'm running all of this damn shit. So but yeah, I do. But I just took a note to add the voice to it because I got GPTs like you say the things that I'm consistently doing. I like to have a GPT to where I don't got to go in and keep giving it prompts.
Got
Now
to.
I'm gonna tell you something that you probably do already, but I read a lot, so I got all of her.
Oh
I got
yeah.
all of her Mosey books. I got all of I got these. I got the sets that I showed you these before. I got all the. I got the other
Yeah.
ones.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, so
them.
I got all the books right, and when I take my notes, I take a picture and copy and like I just take a picture of my notes. I still take notes. Like I take notes by hand.
Okay.
So I got like a leather binder notebook.
This how you know we nerd brothers.
Nerd brothers, baby. I take a lot of notes. So once I take the notes, do you know you could take a picture of this and save it and send it to ChatGPT?
Yeah.
So that's what I
I'm
do.
glad you know because that's
Yeah.
all I do every
It's
day.
all a day. I take all these notes from these books, right? Because you can ask ChatGPT. Some of that stuff ain't even important to us per
Yeah.
se, but I'm reading, I'm doing everything with a purpose now. So when I go through and I take notes, um, like Seven Figure Agency, I paid for one of their courses. Different people like that, I go through and I take my notes, and then I feed it into Chat GPT and I tell them, I need you to incorporate this into my offers, into my systems, into my business. You know what I'm saying? I just keep feeding it.
That's how we got our sales bot. So you know Jeremy Miner, I think
I
that's his
love,
name.
yeah. I got his book, the
Yeah.
NEPQ book.
NEP. Listen, the Chat KPT got
My,
all the
you my
NEP.
you my nerd brother.
Yeah, I got the book too. The bot had all the logic in it. So when I sell sales bots,
Yeah.
I say I need you to use NEPQ logic because if he is one of the top salesmen in the US,
Yep.
why not mirror his model?
Yep.
It's
Yep.
clearly the best model, if or one of the best.
The
I ain't
best models.
gonna
Yep.
shit on nobody else, but one of the best models that are out there.
Yep.
He's training people for hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's teaching people how to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why wouldn't I want that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but people were like, oh, well, no, I just want my sales bot to do XYZ. Okay, well, we can make it do XYZ, and then I'll give it the logic behind NEPQ anyway. Because when I do these demos, bro, and somebody talking back and forth, and I say, hey, I text them and I be like, hey, I need you to object. Like a lot of the times, what I don't understand is people do demos and they just yes all the time. I'm like, you're not really giving the bot much to do if you're just gonna keep saying yes.
Mm-hmm.
I say, bro, object.
Mm-hmm.
Object to the bot. Be an asshole. Like say something negative. Like be the way that your irritating clients are. Be that. They start objecting, bro, and this bot start hitting them with the okay, so it's a financial restraint. So is it more on the fact that the price costs too much or your revenue isn't high enough? I'm like, bro, the bot going crazy.
I love it. I love
It's like you don't like the 24.99 price tag. I understand that. Now let's get into the root of the problem. Is it because your revenue doesn't get you to the point where you're okay paying that, or is it that you feel that it can't enhance your revenue? Basically, bro, NEPQ just throws it back in their face, bro. And I'm like, to hear a bot say that, I'm like, how? It ain't like it ain't. This is my microphone. This is what I talk to my bot.
Yeah.
My voice go in and an answer comes out, and it's like, how, dog?
It's
If I talk
greatness.
to my wife, I can see my wife. I can see her facial expressions if she's thinking about an answer. I can see her excited or upset. Bro, I can't see none of that for AI. And AI don't even think. That's the crazy part, bro. It's the fact.
Yep.
The moment my question is finished, AI done heard it, thought about the answer, redirected it, and spat it all back to me. And I'm like, how the hell? How? And hey, it is what it is, but that's
Greatness.
what we live in.
Greatness, and we at the forefront. Like, and our people need to get hip. Like our people, bro, we really gotta like turn it up. We gotta turn it up. Like we falling behind. The technology is like creating such a gap. Like even with the foreigners, like they are all over high level, bro.
Yeah.
Man, they all over high level, bro.
So somebody make a post, that John got 62 comments.
And they all over, bro. They all in my inbox. Hey, I see you're selling high level. You looking for a virtual assistant? Hey, I see that. I'm like, dog, they all over.
You know what I love about that though, and it's an upside and a downside to it. They hustlers.
Hustling.
They gonna hustle and get that bag. They know I gotta do X amount of jobs to keep money in my family. Americans don't have that drive no more, bro.
They looking for the easy route for
Yeah.
everything.
I don't understand it, dog. You make a post, I make a post, and I be like, hey, I need help doing XYZ. I got 92 Filipinos, some Indians, some Africans, 2 Americans. And then the 2 Americans want to charge 10 times the price. So I'm like, I want to deal with you, but I can't, bro. I know that the value of what I'm asking for costs $1,500. So if you in that realm, I got you. I pay you for it. I asked for a $1,500 project. They trying to bust my head 8,000, 10,000. And don't let them think you got money. If they know you got money, now they want to, oh, KP, you can afford it 15,000, bro. What? Why would I ever pay somebody 15,000 for something I can do? I'm just trying to pay for the convenience. I'm not paying because I don't
want
know.
it out my hand. I want it out my hand.
But they want, oh no, yeah, well, okay, we're not 15. What about 10? Like, come on, bro. Now you just cut 5,000 like that. That means you just throwing numbers out there.
Anything.
Ain't
I
nobody
pay,
negotiating like that.
but some of them be lying too. Like some of the little Filipino, they overset. Like one lady, she reached out to me. She was like, I do websites. And she was like, I was like, how much you charge for the website? She said, well, they start at $1,000. I said, yeah, man, I ain't paying you $1,000 for a website.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just kept it moving. I swear to God. She went from 1,000. She said, well, I'll do something, bro, like unlimited websites for $500 a month or something. So
Unlimited.
listen, is that mean I calculated in my head, I said, well, if she do one or two a week, I'm literally paying $50 a week. And I didn't even pay her $250. I paid her more. But I was like, it ain't gonna hurt. So I end up hiring her. She ended up doing like two for me. I gave her $250 and kept it moving. I got like a really good virtual assistant. I had to pay him to go back and fix everything that she did almost. Like half the stuff she did, I basically had him. Like basically he had to take off like a day or two out of his regular work to go back and clean up her mess. And I was like, dog, I wasn't tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But
And,
so, and I
the
told her
damn
when I
sad
fired her
though,
though,
she could have avoided that, bro. All she had to do was tell you the truth.
and I told her when
And
I
they don't
fired her,
realize it.
I swear to KP, I told her, I say, listen, I said, I gotta let you go because you overstated your competence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather work with somebody that say I'm not really good at this, but I'm pretty good at this. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna ask you that when I'm interviewing you, like, what are you really good at?
Right.
If you tell me, well, I'm okay with websites, I'm not so good with automation, I'm gonna hire somebody else to do the automation. It's fine. Now I know
But
where
she
your
lied.
strengths lie.
She lied and said she wanted to do it. I just did a position change for one of my VAs. So my social media VA, she was willing to learn. She told me before I even asked her to do it, she said, yeah, KP, I don't really know lead gen. I don't know how to do social media, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to learn it if you could teach me. I said, okay, cool. I know organic. I don't really know how to teach somebody how to do it because no, 9 times out of 10, I just sporadically post or I just go like right now, we just going live. Like I
Yep.
just do things sporadically. It's not like I just say, hey, I need to post this right now. I need to post this at 4 o'clock. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know strategy. So I told her, I said, listen, organically I can do it, but I don't think I can teach you. But you on my you I call my team my family. I say you're a part of the family. I'll buy you whatever course or class you need, and I'll pay you to learn it. So it's not like I'm not telling you, hey, you got to learn it on your own time. And a lot of companies do that, bro, and they wonder why their team don't rock with them. You know
That's
what I'm
how I
saying?
got cool with my virtual assistant, KP. He came in. I say, man, you understand SEO? He was honest. That's why I rolled with him. Like he was like, not really. And that's what I did. Here's access to this. I use Search Atlas. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't use it in high level. I get all the full features, so I pay for it. But I'm like, look, here's the course for it. You know, they had a meeting, like an onboard meeting. I sent him the link, join the onboard meeting, do this, like, and he was cool. He asked some questions. I haven't had him do a lot in Search Atlas. Bro, Search Atlas is really like 3 clicks of a button. I don't know how people not really using it, but most people don't deal with SEO anyway. But
yeah,
once you get like a basic understanding of Search Atlas, it's as easy as assistable. Like you get like it's literally a couple clicks of a button, and the auto stuff it fix everything.
okay,
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Once you add the code to the website, it kind of like grab everything and it like and it give you back what you need, like from a click of a button. It's crazy.
and that's
It's
great. That's AI.
crazy.
That's
It's
AI.
crazy. Listen, I overthought that, KP. I said, listen, I'm already learning AI, but I knew from dealing with lead gen J and being in his inner circle that and when you selling real lead gen, you can focus on Facebook ads if that's what you want, but I want to make sure I get a full coverage of everything that's going on. Don't mean I'm gonna be an expert at everything, but I do want to learn as much as possible. So I
Right.
learned Search Atlas, and they doing Google ads now. So I've did some of the Google ads course. I ain't there yet, but when I tell you it's all literally so much AI, KP. Listen, nerd brother, get in there. It's so much. It's just AI. Like
Right.
once you set it up right and you add the code to the website, wherever it is, it could be WordPress high level. You just add the code to the header or the footer, it literally does. It's going to tell you this is what's missing. Like at first, I think I had like 280 errors or something, and it
Damn.
was like it was a lot on my site, bro. And it was like this, not that, this, not that. Do you know? It told me it suggested I add some of the pages like for my lead gen offers. So I added those pages to my website, like the different things that I built, the SaaS, because they all separate
Right.
than my main website. So I added those as pages. I added those funnels as pages, like the home page of those funnels just as pages. And then I ran the auto, bro. And within like probably like a week, because it fixed it. And then it started, my site ranking went from no BS, it was like probably like 42% or something to 98%.
Jesus.
Swear to God, bro. And little to not like
Oh,
probably like,
listen, you got some homework, but I need a couple links. You didn't drop a couple gems that I ain't using right now.
bro, I'm gonna send you the link to the free course for Search Atlas. If you look at it, Search Atlas is what High Level is using now. They just got a watered down version for their
Yeah.
SEO. And I'm using the real thing. When I tell you it was so crazy, bro, your site, boom, your ranking gonna start going up. It tell you that, it may take a little time, but it show you like your rank was here last week. Like my ranking might have been like 36. And then it'll tell you like your ranking is up to 24. Your ranking is up to 23 within, whatever parameters you set. So it is, just like anything else, you got to set it up. But you set it up in like 30, 40 minutes. You tell them what
Yeah.
keywords you want to rank for. You tell them, the basic stuff for SEO and let it go. And you literally click a button, bro. And it like clean up your whole thing. It do it in High Level. High Level got it too. High Level got it.
That's what I was gonna ask, but because all my funnels and everything in High Level, but if it cleans them up for you, or does it give you the errors too for me to do?
No. You click a button and it cleans it up for you. So what it doesn't go in and change the copy on your website, but it changed the way that the internet is reading your website.
Oh,
You
but
see
I
what
mean,
I'm
which
saying?
is still good though,
It's
because
the
I
same
still
thing.
need it to get to the top.
Yeah. Your backlinks, it give you backlinks. It do so much. What I haven't done yet is I haven't bought like, because you can do like you can buy like 30 30 posts, you know what I'm saying, on blogs and stuff. That's the only thing I haven't really done yet is that, you know what I'm saying? But everything else, click of a button. Even that is telling me like you literally can turn on which ones you want. Yeah, I want to order all these, and you buy them in points. It might be like $1 a point or something. You know what I'm saying? And you use your 20
Yeah,
points. You use 20 points and you get these 20 posts. And the AI change, like you can give it a general script and the AI gonna change it for each site.
right.
Bro, it's Search Atlas AI'd out. Yeah. And like I said, I started the Google stuff. Bro, it's too much, man. Listen, somebody gonna watch this a little bit and be like, man,
Right.
them boys had a whole nerd talk.
Listen, you giving out too much game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, this might be a paid subscription. We might have to shut it down.
We had a whole nerd talk. They're like, what?
But no, jokes aside though, bro, this talk, and even though we're doing it live, I love that we're giving out game. These are the calls that I have. Like I got like 3 of my boys on my phone that I could just call nerd out with. Man, you DM. And that's literally all we do, bro. My man Darrell hit me, and we always laugh about this. We be hitting each other about overthinking shit. Like he had a webinar set up. He like, KP, bro, I'm doing something, man. It ain't firing off. And I go look at it. I'm like, bro, I lied to you not. This is how much we overthink something. He had a workflow that it was the most beautiful workflow I ever seen. Hey, JP, why he forgot to publish the jump, bro?
Tripping.
Workflow was the prettiest
me.
workflow I ever seen. And he was like, ain't nobody going in. Like, I got the trigger set up. They buying it, but ain't nobody going in. As soon as I go look at it, I'm like, bro, the jump turned off. He like, hey, go ahead. But that's how it be. You spend so much time building it that you let the little things, something super simple, just clicking a button.
Clicking the button, publishing it.
And it's like right now, you see the light in the office. If I come in my office and my light off, that's an obvious thing. That's like, okay, it's dark in here because the light off. But if I'm trying to think of something, if some of my like my phone holder, if this missing, I'm not going to naturally just look at my desk and be like, something's missing. I'm going to be like, what's missing? I'm not going to realize it's missing until I need it. Mm-hmm. And that's what his issue was. He spent 2-3 days building it. Then when he went to go test it, when he needed it, he was like, bro, it ain't working. It ain't working. Like, what's going on? And it was because he forgot it. But this is another thing that kills you. In high level, you could do test mode while it's still in draft, and to you think it's working.
It's live, yeah.
So he tested it. He was like, "Bro, I got all the tests. I got the text and everything. I got the email, the product." He like, but I went to go buy it, and it ain't firing off. And I'm like, you know how you try to brainstorm just from hearing it. I'm like, what the fuck could that be? I'm like, what could it be? I don't know. So he give me the logins. I go look, and I'm like, bro, you never turned it on. Like, it was.
He probably was like, damn.
Overthinking.
But we do that anyway. I mean, we gonna do that anyway, especially because you get into artist mode instead of science mode.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You get in, you over there painting. You think you creating Picasso. You looking at, you hear the the strings and everything while you making this cold ass workflow. Like, yeah,
right.
This cold, and then you forgot to hit record.
Hey, nah, them be the worst. Them be the worst.
Man, I love it, bro. I ain't gonna keep you long, bro. We both busy. It's been an hour, man. And you know I'm gonna clip this up and send you the clips like I did last time. But before I go, KP, I seen your ass on TikTok.
With my sports bag?
Man, I love it. I said,
hey, listen, bro. Hold on.
I said KP getting all the money. Hey, I got a homie that do sports betting, and he was basically like, bro, I want to do sports betting. How you don't woo? I was like, man, and then I seen you like the next week though.
Got the Discord, boy. They going crazy in the Discord.
Crazy.
Look, I got this channel. Let everybody see the winning channel. Winning slips. Green. Everybody winning, bro. I just got this is. So I got a winning slip channel. You know, man, we hustlers. We know how to make content bring you more money. So what I do is I tell everybody, like, when you win, just post your win in the winning slips. To them, it's nothing. It's just a screenshot. All I gotta do now is take their screenshots, go to TikTok, and be like, yo, look at all the wins that my people get. And now more people, oh shit, I'm trying to win some money. Man, you just keep feeding it, bro. But yeah, I be trying to do live like once or twice a week on that jump, because you know, AI getting time consuming. But now I got the office set up. I'm gonna put I'm gonna have the bets on the TV. They gonna love me. Hey, when I get back, they gonna love me, though.
I seen it. I thought I was tripping, KP. I seen it. I say, man, dude, look like KP. I looked at the name. I say, man, he getting all the money.
Hey, listen, different channels. And again, this is my last nugget for y'all. The reason I'm able to do that is because of AI and my team. So I don't have to do much of anything. Like before, I was doing my social media. I was doing my social media stuff. I was doing my own build out, my own onboarding, my own invoicing, my own interviews. I was doing all of that stuff, bro. I have an AI manager. I have a Go High Level manager. I have a social media manager. I have an ads manager. Well, he's pending. Got the ads manager. I have a what is what they'll do? I said AI customer service. So like literally all she do is answer inquiries. Those are all my virtual assistants. Behind them, which because they got to clock out. I love to have a human aspect, and they've been with me for so long. I've never replaced my core. But behind all of them is AI that does exactly what they do. So as soon as my team clock out, I don't lose any of that. It just transfers over to AI. And then once they clock back in, it just cut off. So technically I got 24/7 coverage, but I keep the human aspect during normal business hours. You know, my team, we in a group chat, we be chopping it up, man. I know they kids, bro. My first assistant, man, he done been with me for so long, bro. He done told me when his wife got when his girlfriend at the time, they married now. He done told me when she got pregnant. I done bought them stuff for the baby shower. He told me when he was going to engage. I made sure I gave him a little bonus for his wedding ring.
Dang.
I gave him some little money for the wedding because they in the Philippines, and I love my team. His wedding, I think his wedding only cost like $1,800.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you know, it ain't expensive to me. So I'm like, hey, well, I can toss you $500. That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
As much money as we done made together, there you go. And he was just so appreciative. And then they got a kid. Yeah, I done seen the kid. I be sending gifts to the kid. I'm like, bro, It's nothing for me to send an extra $25.
And they love it.
Yeah.
My guy, he took Monday off. It was some holiday. And then I gave him today. I couldn't get back to the crib in time. That's why I was telling you I end up
Yeah.
overthinking. So I was in the city all day and didn't mean to be. Like I was supposed to have been back and on top of something. But anyway, I gave him the rest of the day off. And I'm still gonna pay you for a full week. Like it's
That's
okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? He loved me. He like, bro, thank you so much. I'm like, no, man, like I got a really good one. And I got some stragglers that I rotate. But I'm
yeah.
gonna find, you find them as you do.
Hey, I'm in that transition now, man.
You find them as you rotate and you get some good ones, man. So we gonna get out of here. Please let the people know what's your handle, or, any websites, whatever they can visit you at.
I'm low key, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram. Y'all don't worry about the sports betting because gambling is not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, bro. No, that's funny, but I swear to God, when I seen it, I literally laughed, bro. I thought it was somebody else. I said, man, dude, look like KP, but I'm like, man, he got the dreads. It was like too much. I'm like, because I'm not on TikTok
Yeah.
all day, so I'm like, man, this look like KP. Looked at the name. I said, man, I swear to God, I chuckled. I said, man, he getting all the money. KP.
But now the two that I use right now, I just use Facebook and Instagram. So Facebook is my name, it's Kenzel KP Pearson.
Yeah.
And then my Instagram is with KP _automation _OG. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the pioneers, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
You
A lot
handle
of
your
people
business.
do it now. They wasn't doing it once COVID had hit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an OG for that. But hey, JP, appreciate you, bro. I got the DM. I'm gonna lock you in.
Like,
Hey,
man.
listen, we won't be on stage one day. I don't care if it's at an event, yours, mine, together, whatever. But
Let's get it.
we gonna grow, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait till the next time when we telling them how our lowest ticket is 10K. That's what
I'm
I'm waiting
shooting.
for.
You inspired me last week. I said, okay, I got this up. I ain't gonna change, but I swear to God, I was inspired. I even told somebody today, even. I'm like, man, my dogs say I'm tripping. In the group, swear to God, in the school group, I say my dogs say I'm tripping. What y'all charging for? In the assistable group. It's not, is it
Mhm.
it might be the assistable group, but I went through one of the other little resellers. So it may be in that group, but I swear to God, I posted in there. I say, man, my dogs say I ain't charging enough. You know what
Listen,
I'm saying?
because my peer, bro, I told you my prices. Two of my peers that I talk to every single day, one of them charging 6,500 for this setup and 2,000 a month for the bot. The exact same bot, the exact same setup, but he's already hit a higher target audience than I'm at. So I'm working my way to catch him, but we using that as motivation because now that he's in front of me, his determination is don't let KP catch me. My determination is I gotta catch Terry. So by us having that friendly challenge,
Mm-hmm.
he pushing to get higher, and I'm gonna keep pushing to catch him. So eventually, if I do catch him and roles reverse, we ain't gonna lose the fire. Now it's him chasing me, but at the end of the day, that friendly competition is what keeps us going. Because hell, if he never had that, or if he was me and him was at the same level of 497, we just happy. Hey, bro, I just closed two more. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, I closed a $2,000 a month client. Now me, with that 18K, I'm when I lock that in, boy, I'm throwing that in his face. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get up there. You know?
I'm on it. I swear, I'm motivated. Man. We rocking and rolling, man. I love it. So, you
Hey,
gave your handles.
I know you need some Diddy time. I know you gotta get your
Oh,
Diddy
I
time.
forgot I got to do this live. I really was trying to go get the hell on. I told her I was just walking in. I really need to go shower and get my life together, but I got to talk about Diddy. I don't know
How
if it's
you
gonna be a.
how do I pop out? Do I just close it?
No, I got you. I can get you out of here. Do you use this or something else, KP?
Nah, bro. I don't go live. I don't really go live no more.
I'm
So
tripping,
remember,
man. We got
I
to go
told
live.
you I became Luigi, bro. This is my thing. I became Luigi. So my job, and I love it, is to enhance the Mario. So the Hermoses, the Myron Goldens, people that are comfortable being the face, because when it comes to being the face, you get all the glory, but you also get the negative. How many people
Yeah,
you've heard say, "Oh, he a scammer, she a scammer," all those things. Being Luigi, I don't ever have to worry about that.
I love it.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying? I enhance Mario, and if Mario get fucked up, you know, it ain't on me. You shouldn't have said what you said. Your automation's working though. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. Everything in place. Yo, if your offer trash and your team trash and y'all scamming, ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yep. Hey, you can scam. I'll automate the scam, but I ain't gonna be a part of it.
My guy. My guy.
But
All
I
right,
appreciate you, brother.
man. All
Look,
the
I'm
time, man.
thinking, this is what I've been snacking on. I know y'all been wondering what I keep doing. You gotta stay healthy. It's the apple chips, banana chips. That's all I
Y'all
eat.
heard him. Y'all
Yeah.
heard him. I still got Jim on me. But I'm gonna get you those clips too. I'm gonna be out of town till Sunday. So probably early next week I have some
Ain't
clips.
no rush. I'm actually looking to hire tomorrow. We looking to hire a couple more VAs and we're gonna train them. So like my core, they know their job, but we're starting to get so many more clients that they kind of getting boggled down. I don't like maxing them out. When
Yeah.
they submit their hours and they had 40, 42 hours a week, I'm like, all right, you working too hard. I don't want to take you from your family. Let's hire you some help. They know that their job's safe, but I also tell them, I'm like, I don't want y'all burning out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm to the point now, I'm not even burning out for me no more. So
Most
I
definitely.
can't ask y'all to do it.
Most definitely. I
So
feel it. All right. So we'll connect early next week.
appreciate you. I'm gonna lock you in. I hit you tomorrow.
My guy. Shoot
All
me a
right,
text.
all right, bro.
Yeah. My guy got out of here, y'all. I'm gonna close out kind of fairly, and I'm gonna go right back live, y'all, because I want to talk about the Diddy trial, Tory Lanez, and Chris Brown. So I want to talk about some of that. I'm only going to do that on the JP1 page. It will not be on the Real Life Business Solutions page. It will only be on the JP1 page. So if you are not following the JP1 page and you are watching this on Real Life Business Solutions, the JP1 page is JP space ONE, and it also will be on Instagram. I will see y'all in about 5 minutes as I set up this next live.